What is up, everybody, and welcome, guys. It is your boy Nick, the Odd Oddish, with Kanto Collectibles. And guys, thank you for stopping by. Man, I just wanted to show you guys. I was going through it myself. Some of my pickups that I did the last 2 days vending. It's Monday today, and I vended Saturday and Sunday. And I had one show scheduled and booked for Saturday, and then at the end of Saturday, I got connections to get one out closer to me, and was able to snag a table real quick. And I was just going over some of my stuff, and I was kind of amazed, and it was a very fruitful and blessed and bountiful and, most importantly, very fun weekend. So here we go. Let's go through some of the stuff. You can see some of it on screen, and I'm going to try to go through it fast, but you know me, once I get to talking about Pokemon, I usually start getting hung up and blabbing and just talking forever. Kind of even do that at the show, too. Man, I don't even care if I even sell anything. I just love talking to the people, man. That's what it is like all about for me. That's the best part. I usually go to them as a customer, so it's weird being on the other side. It's hard being stuck to the other side because I want to go shop singles, especially doing some big cash deals, you know. Which we did some good cash deals this weekend too. And then I also did a lot of buying, did a lot of trading, and yeah, so did a little bit of everything, to be honest. So let's just start going through it. I want to put this first of all out so we can have it in the background. Here it is. Whoosh. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I did it. Shout out to my boy Diego. Bro, man, I met him at a card show, and we finally seen each other again. And this time I was vending, and he was walking around with this box. And I was, you know, I was asking. I figured he just picked it up, but he says, no, I'm actually trying to get rid of it. I asked him how much it was. He said $1,700. And there was already confirmed solds of $1,800. So he looked in my case and took some sealed, took some slabs. There was a bunch of slabs that, like, man, recently were like at like 120, and just in the last few weeks spiked up to like 250 and 300. And like, man, I'm so happy I didn't get rid of them as soon as I graded them before. They were in the PC because they're like 120. It was like the Gold Mew, VMAX. What was another one? So the Crocolore or something. And just, yeah, some sealed product. I don't even remember what I traded for it. I have some videos. I do want to clip it all together and like show you guys. I've been doing better at like taking videos of the deals that I do, just so I can like have something to look back on and reference and kind of know what I spent and what I traded or bought or whatever, just to have some kind of record and something to show you guys too. I did have the GoPro going. I was working on live streaming. Wasn't live streaming yet. But one cool thing that we were doing is we had 2 tables, and then there was a table next to us on Saturday that nobody was at. That was at the Franklin show, and dude, it was so cool. We had the Whatnot going, and my partner had some Mega Evolutions. He must have had like 12 booster boxes, and he sold like 6 sealed and 6 busted open, and dude, they were selling nonstop. So at one table, we were live streaming on Whatnot with Mega Evolution, and like the backdrop was the card show and the people walking by, and the different vendors, because it was in a big gymnasium. It was really cool, man. It was a lot of fun. It was a blast, and it was very engaging. I even jumped in there and was cracking some packs with the people just to open some Mega Evolutions. At the end, we did pull the Mega Lucario EX, you know, the SIR, alternate art, whatever you want to call it. The big boy in the set, the coolest looking one with the Venusaur in it. Dude, it was so tight. So I'm going to start going through it again, or faster. Here we are, 3 minutes, 50 seconds in, and we're just still talking. But yes, there we go. Ultra Prism box. It's been at $1,700 for a while. So I think, you know, with the boxes around it, going up to crazy, double, triple what this one is, I think it has a room, you know, I think it has a lot of room to grow. So I wanted to get this one, hold it in. It's my most expensive booster box at the moment. And, you know, I traded slabs for cards that I got raw and graded in a 10, and I traded up and into something, and that was the whole goal originally. So here we go. I bought these from my partner that I work with, but man, don't look this up because it should not be that high, and I honestly don't know why I paid that high for it. So I don't know. We might have talked to him. And then I also picked up the Shadowless Mewtwo because it was $25, just to add to the Shadowless set. Try to just, yeah, complete it. And then I picked up also from my partner this Rapidash. It does have a crease, but I just love the art and grabbing Rapidash cards for my daughter Maddie. He had this Deoxys V-Star that is in perfect condition. I guess he had just bought a master set of Crown Zenith. So picked this up, and I'm going to grade it. And I really love the card. It looks awesome. And then, actually, that's his, and this was already mine that I bought a couple shows ago. I was selling it, but I pulled it back in to have it for, actually think I'm gonna send it and grade it. All right, I think I got these on Sunday, and I did a cash deal, or no, man, I traded something for this. What did I trade? Some kind of ETB. It was some kind of modern ETB. I think this is like around $100, $150 worth of cards or something. Look at that cool Lugia right there. It has the Pokemon Rocks America. It has comps all over based on its condition. The back's pretty wrecked on this, so I think we were at like 40 bucks or something. I got this cool Eric Stewart autograph card, first edition Onyx. It's really tight. Super stoked to have that. Picked up this Eevee just because they were cheap. Got that one because they were cheap. Look at that cool Hallman Phantoms Meowth Reverse. Got that for the binder. Got this cool Pikachu for the binder. And then I got this Snorlax promo. I forgot how much it was, but I don't even remember what set or pack or whatever that was from. But I picked it up because I thought it was cool, and I know for sure I don't have it. These I bought from my friend, or, well, one of the people I work with. It was a bunch of singles she had in her binder, and I liked them all. And I picked out like 120 worth of cards, and she gave them to me for 100. That's not all of them, but as you can see, like this Umbreon was a big part of it. But I just think like either way at $43, it's way underpriced, and I think before we know it, it'll be a $100 card, and it'll just keep going up from there. And this Rayquaza is super sick, dude. Look how awesome that is. And oh, dude, I was supposed to, never mind. I was supposed to ask for a little discount because of its price, but whatever. Let's move on. Somebody walked up and like literally just wanted like 10 bucks for this or something like that. And or no, I think they just got some like single out of the binder, and I like Hydreigon the Pokemon, and I really like this card, all the colorfulness to it, so I picked that up. First deal on Sunday, this little girl came up to my booth, and I must have been one of the first place she stopped by, and I got hit up with my first ever trade up challenge. And this Marnie card goes in a 10 for 80 bucks, I think, and then this Charizard goes for like 10 to 15 bucks, and I gave her like, I don't know, $95 of value or whatever. But I gave her 3 slabs that I had. It was 3 Pikachu slabs. I forgot exactly which ones they are, but it was like $40, $30, and $30. I hooked her up because I honestly wanted this Marnie's Pride, and I'm willing to just throw it in the PC till it gains some value. And the Pikachu cards I traded her, I've had in the case for every show, and I still had them. They're just low cards, but she really liked Pikachu, and I really wanted the Marnie. And honestly, I don't have one of these Charizards to put in my binder with the little stamp like that, so I want to throw that in there. I do have a bunch of the sealed Battle Academies with that Charizard in it, but I haven't opened any of them. Or actually, I have one open that we actually play with, but I don't want to open more if I don't have to, I suppose. Not that they like raised any value or anything. I highly doubt that. All right, this is a deal right here. Okay, so this stack right here, a dude came up, had them all on a spreadsheet. They were $150 of value, and he just wanted a cool 100 bucks for them. And I just really like to, you know, a lot of just $5, $10, some $15 cards. Not many $15, more $5 and $10. But there's a lot of them that are, actually, this is like $20, I think, now. And like this card I love. Also, there was one of the Furret cards, but my daughter has it downstairs in her dollhouse, like a little picture on the wall, like a piece of art, because it's such a cute card. The one where it's like a little ferret looking, you know, full frontal picture, whatever. And this Flapple. But a lot of these are in really good condition. You can tell they're just like all pack fresh. They must be pack fresh by dude. And, you know, if I can just get any one of these to grade, even these little cards that are only $5 and $10, usually if they get a PSA 10, they'll be, you know, 100 bucks up. This would be more. This Charizard is probably a couple $100 in a PSA 10, so we'll see how we do. And either way, it's a lot of cool cards. I like all the art. I just want to fill binders up with all these kind of cool cards. I just love all the illustration rares or whatever they are. Illustration cards, art cards. They look so good. This one came in a trade. Dude wanted 20 straight up for it. I bought a couple sealed products off him. This and what else did he have? I don't know. Oh yeah, actually I think maybe some Twilight Masquerade ETBs, I think. Which are, boom, just regular. And I actually have another Twilight Masquerade ETB in the car still that I haven't brought in. But these were like basically retail price right now. You know, you can see that there's $60 ETBs right here from GameStop, and that's pretty much what the value was on them. And honestly, it's like it just gave me a chance to buy it at retail, so I didn't really beat them up all too hard. I just kind of took them in, and you know, they're retail price, so I'm just gonna sit on them, throw them on the collection, and they're bound to go up. So right now I can't find any cards. I don't go and hunt them all the time. Actually, I really don't hunt them at all, so this is the way I gotta get them. Okay, went through that. Now this is a really cool one, guys. All right, so check it out. This is Lance's Charizard. And dude, so the card's valued at around like, it was like $12 on TCG Player. And the guy actually had a brick of 100. This is a brick of 50. So he had a brick like twice as thick as this, exactly to be exact. And we were gonna do a deal at $950. And the cool thing was that he was kind of willing to take in anything because he had even more of them. I don't even want to say how many, but he had even more. So he was willing to just kind of take anything in as a trade. So I just gave him a bunch of random sealed product that I had. And he was willing to knock it down to 50. So it was more like a $400 or $425 investment. But if you look at them, like, dude, they're all so perfect. And like, I really love this card. I've always loved this card. And you know, it's $11 or $12 card on TCG Player, but you know, it's bound to be a $20 card eventually. It is 25th anniversary already, and it's the 30th anniversary next year. And you know, if this card just goes up to $20, then I've already taken my $500 to $1,000, and every $10 that this card goes up, I'll you know, have $500 more in value. And I basically started at around $400 or $500 to begin with. So there we go, got those. It's really cool. It's like, I've never had a card where I've had this much of it as like, you know, believing and investing in the card, but I do love the card. And also too, like, if I can just get a few of these to grade out a PSA 10, which as you can see, the condition is wonderful on them. They're, who knows, 100, 150 in a PSA 10 or something like that. And if those go up, then that just makes the deal even better too. So there we go. All right, and now a really cool deal that I got. This one is really, really, really cool. So I got this stack of slabs right here. It is exactly 32 slabs, and I added them all up in value. And the guy owned a card shop, and he told me that he owned a card shop, and there are just a lot of, like, you know, like a lot of them are junk slabs, to be honest, or lower cards and mid grades or whatever. A lot of them are CGC graded. Like this one's pretty cool. Like I actually like this one. That's a neat one. Probably one of the better ones in the lot. You know, got this Sizor and a CGC 9. It's probably $10 or $15 card. Kangaskhan in a 9.5. And so the value was around, I don't know, $600-700 or something like that. And the guy was willing to take 60%, and I was just straight up with him at the beginning, you know, because I kind of understood, like, you know, if you're bringing these to me and you have a shop, then these must be hard to sell, you know. This is one of the better ones. It got the pristine 10, so that's pretty cool. I like that one. Who knows, maybe even throw that in the PC. But I ended up getting this whole stack, guys, for $320. It was going to be like $300, and we threw another, you know, $10 on top, or $20 on top. Purple Energy, what's that from? Oh, 151. This is from Scarlet and Violet Base, but it's 8.5, and it's already, you know, a pretty cheap card. Oh, this is one of the cool ones. We've got a PSA 10 here, Mudsdale. That's one of the better ones in the lot. This Rayhan, this is like a $5 or $10 slab. But I figured too that I'd take them in and just have some like cheaper slabs for kids to buy, you know, or like that way if kids come to shows and their parents bring them, and that way they could walk away with something for 10, 15, 20 bucks, you know. Or even in some cases I can just give them away to kids or friends, or like I made a basket for this fair that we had in town. I donated like $200 worth of Pokemon, and it had like some this PSA 9 Umbreon and like an Eevee and something. It was just 4 slabs, flying and surfing Pikachu, 4 slabs, some sealed, some other stuff, and they were saying it brought like the most business and got the most tickets and the most donations for it. So Calyrex VMAX in a 9. This is cool, the Cleavor. I like Cleavor as a Pokemon, and wasn't really featured that much in its era, so that one's a cool one. This is the promos Zamazenta V. Hi, baby kitty. We got Cryodan EX. Baby kitty, we're trying to make a video and go through some sliggity slabs. This is a cool one, this Deoxys. Didn't I have another Deoxys here? Oh no, that was Latias. I love this card though, this one's awesome. Put that in the cool card pile. Got a Bayleaf, common, and a 9.5. Oh, check it out. We got another Fortress and a 7.5, so I have 3 of them in this lot. Interesting. From Japanese Neo. So we got 8.8 and a 7.5. I know I got another Bayleaf in here too. Oh, I love this one, the Galarian Articuno and a 9. I'm gonna put that in the cool pile. Here, kid, I gotta lift up your foot real quick. Thank you very much. Hang on, kitty. Dude, you cannot mess up my Charizard cards that I'm going in on. My card investment. Alright, here we go. We're gonna reach around kitty. Kitty, I'm gonna set you down real quick. I know he's just gonna jump right back up, but we'll try it for a couple minutes here. Got this Dawn Wings Necrozma, Palafin and a 9. This one's cool, Superior V and a 9.5. Found some, put that in the cool pile. Rapid Strike Urshifu and a 9. Here's the other Bayleaf and a 9. Old CGC label. I like this one. Pikachu VMAX and a 8. You know, that one would be a cool one, like, for a kid to pick up. You know, it's a really cheap slab, but of a really cool card. And I love the old CGC label. It's like they're in the sky. This is really cool. I got just one of the V-Union pieces, but it's so cute with all the different Pikas. Oh, look at that one right there. I love it. There's another cool one. Got the Snorlax and a 9.5. Got this Dolive and an 8. This is one of the bigger ones. I think it was like a $30 or $40 card. It's a Dark Porygon 2 from Japanese Neo. And has a really nice swirl right by its beak, as you can see. See, there you go. I like it. That's one of the cool ones. I like that card. 151 Ivysaur and a 9. That's a cool one. And then lastly, we got a very mid-grade Magneton from Team Rocket. So there we go. 30 slabs. $320. What do you guys think? Would you buy that? Was that a good deal? Was that a dumb buy? Did that card store fleece me because they couldn't sell them? I feel pretty good about it. It's 32 slabs, so on average $10 a slab. You know, I can figure something to do with it. Alright, so now that's all that. And 2 dudes came by. I got to buy these at 70%. Which this was actually lower. It was like 200 and a 9, so I got to bring it in at what, 140, and it basically made this Charmander free, so that was cool. And I'm trying to complete Destined Rivals, and this is one of the bigger cards I need. So the last big card I need now is that Cynthia's Garchomp. And then check it out, I got this Jolteon from that Power Keepers that Power Collection box, Mega Powers Collection. And like, dude, that box is like so expensive, probably like $1,000 box. And I got this in a 9, and I looked it up, and it goes upward of like $80. I got these next 3 cards I'm going to show you from a vendor, and bam, look at that. Dude, he must have just had this priced. He says that he doesn't do good on tag and CGC, so if someone brings them, that he just kind of throws them a lower price than 70. He says he doesn't like insult them, but he just says like, I don't do good on those. If you're willing to take them at this price, then fine, I'll take them. If not, no hard feelings. And I looked up this Yanagaba Pikachu, and it's going for like $110 raw. So I got it in a CGC 10 for, you know, $15 more than its raw value. And I'm so stoked about it. I want to get all the Yanagaba, whatever they're called. I got the Eevee ungraded, and now I got the Pikachu. And also, I picked up my first tag slab. It was the Espeon from Terrestrial Festival. I kind of want to get all of them in Japanese because they're only like $100 in a PSA 10, which is like, I feel like that's such a good deal for what it is, and I want to kind of do it soon. But I did get this in a tag 10 because I don't own a tag slab, and I kind of wanted to check it out and see what it's all about, try out the QR code. I do really like the slabs, like that is really cool. And I did do the QR code, and it turns out that this one is the 27th highest graded Espeon from Terrestrial Festival in a Gem Mint 10. So that was really neat. So it's the 27th place, and it had like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 900 graded copies. There was a lot of them, I don't remember exactly, but I do remember that it's the 27th best one. And I think that is really cool about Tag that they do that. So all of these, I think he gave it to me for $275, all 3 of these. So I got it even cheaper than the sticker price, as you can see. And those are just some cool PC pickups right there. Just to make your boy Nicky happy. Next up, I've got to buy these at 70%. He brought some other stuff too. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember he wanted to offload these, and they're, you know, lower than they've been since it's came out. They're like, I don't know, between 50 and 60 bucks, and I got to buy them at 70% of that. And then a guy came for a just a raw Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno promo from Hidden Fates. I had one ungraded, and he took some other card, or no, maybe a Primal Clash sleeve booster pack. And I got one more white flare that you don't see. So I got 5 booster bundles for those 2 cards, or those 2 items, and I was happy to do it because they're close to retail. So I brought them in probably around $30 a piece, which is like retail. And I have one downstairs that I'm going to open up with the kids already. Alright, next up, dude, this is one of like the craziest deals, and I didn't really realize it until I got home and like thought a little more about it. This dude came up with these 4 boxes. Can you see what they all are? Let's see. With these 4 boxes, and you see it, that's right, that's a 151 Zapdos box. Dude asked for $100. $100 cash. And I just added up real quick. I was like, all right, that's a $25, $25, that'd be $25, that'd be $30. Already, that's retail of $100. So yes, I just said yes, took the boxes in. But then I thought about it, I was like, dude, isn't that 151 Zapdos box like 50, 60 bucks or something like that? I still haven't looked it up. You can write it down below, but I swear it's more than that. Yeah, so this is like one of my favorite purchases that I did, because I just feel like it was a really good deal. It made me feel really good. Like, I don't know if the guy just had the percentage or something in his head, or used to dealing with lower percentages. I mean, I probably would have paid a little more. I feel I should have. But the dude was like in and out real quick. So that was that. Next up, I got this tech sticker pack. I think I got it for 20 bucks. Maybe 25. I might have got it. No, I think I got it for 20 bucks because it was going for like 25, and the dude wanted a little, he was kind of trying to stay high with what he was selling, but honestly, a lot of it was close to retail. Prismatic, like, I'll take all of it right now because like people are kind of upset with Prismatic, and that's exactly how Evolving Skies was too, is exactly how people are talking about Prismatic. So I'm just trying to get as much as I can and just put it on the shelf. Boom, this is one of my favorite pickups I got. This dude wanted, I forgot what I traded, an ETB or something, and he had, it was like a $500 thing, and I took in this and something else, but it was mostly cash. But I took this in because I've actually been wanting to get all the V-Union boxes. I've been picking up the Morpeko ones, and I just really love the V-Union cards. I think they just kind of came and went very fast, and you know, I figured they'd like keep doing them, but it was a very quick deal. I've been buying like any sets of them that I see, even just the loose sets of 4. I pick them up if they're a reasonable price and I got some money on me. And look at this one. It's the one with Evolving Skies and 2 fusions, Chilling Reign. So it's a really, really, really good pack selection. Oh yeah, and this was valued at like around $100 right now. And then one of the other cool pickups I got, a Prismatic sticker collection, and this one I got to take in at 70% of its value. I think it's like 50, 60 bucks right now, and I got to take it in at 70% of that. So man, I got this really close to retail, so that was awesome. And honestly, I think that's everything, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you guys think. Man, this was thousands of dollars of deals, and I took in a couple $1,000s in cash, so I'm super stoked about that. Got some money to buy some more singles. Oh, yeah, this is actually what I'm most excited about right there. The Ultra Prism booster box that I have I wanted a nice expensive booster box. I was thinking of buying another Evolving Skies or something like that, but honestly, I'd rather go a little older. Like, if I can get my hands on a Sun and Moon, and man, back in the day, like, Ultra Prism was talked about being short printed and this and that. Like, it came out at a weird time. I remember Danny making a video about it. It was short printed, so I think it's gonna blow anytime soon. It has the crazy Lily that people want. It has a crazy Cynthia card that people love, and then the gold card. So it's like a really good set. Man, it could double in price, by the end of the year for all we know. But we'll see. I could go down too, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. But thank you guys so much. Here's Baby Kitty again, Baby Kitty Marshmallow, coming to say hi. Don't step on my Charizards. I love you, Baby Kitty, and I love you guys even more. Or Hey, I love all you guys equally. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think. Were those some cool deals? Were some bad deals? Love to hear what you think. Thank you guys so much. Catch you on the flip flop. Peace. Say bye, baby. Oh, such a good baby kitty. Oh, you so sweet. Oh, goodbye. Mwah.